Right. So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to show you the quadrant based your contribution of the day based on the 15-minute slot. Okay. So here I have a sample data which is shared by Purush sir. So and I'm going to create a table and do it. The purpose of creating a table is just to make that group, make the data to grow on its own so that I don't need to type anything on that. So first I'm changing the table. To change it as a table, keep the cursor anywhere in this inside this continuous data range. As I told you in the last class, no empty entire column or empty row. Just keep it here. Go to insert and click table. It will sense the data and make sure that you have selected this table as status. Now I have selected it. Sometimes many people doesn't like this type of coloring and all these steps. You can change anyway. You can go here, clear a style,
No,
and you
please,
can remove
sir, please omit column 1 last in the last.
this one. Let it be, no problem. What is there?
No, that is not required in the table.
Actually, this is not a table at all because this is part of that. So you have a space and do it, right? Control T. I have my header. You can choose this probably, or when moment you make it as a table and you can see a table design column here, you can go and make it as light or probably whichever color you want. You can select it and remove this table header. Now this is my table. Now here what happens is that clear? So now the idea of converting into a table is the formula grows automatically when you do it. Let's say I'm just changing this. Now you see this has become 0 because there is an empty line. That's why it has become 88%. Now you see, now I'm doing it GG, it is S and it is S. Now you see it has become 100%. The formula gets changes automatically here, or you
Wow.
can change it. So this is the purpose of changing into a table. You don't need to do anything on those data report. Whenever you type something,
For with not to have confusion, please make these NY as urgent important, sir.
this one, huh?
Yeah.
I will say urgent important. Okay. And I will do the same thing here also. Do a right click, go to transpose. Correct now?
Not urgent, not important.
Okay, not urgent.
Not important.
Not important. Okay, whichever way you want, you can do it. Now you see it has become 0 because the problem is we have done it with this value actually. So now you have to change the value here. You understand?
Okay.
Because we have written a formula only with this y and n, because that's how I did. So probably you can say urgent yes or something like that. We can have a code and do it. UY, UN, something like that, and we accordingly we can bring it.
Yeah.
Right? Or probably you can move it and do it. So now the advanced, now I will show you, sir. Now you can drag it here. This table will grow. Okay. Is it, and you can say yes, yes, that formula will change automatically. You can change that. So how many ever empty rows are there, that has to be filled in so that you get 100%. Okay. So even type some other value, it won't fill. You have to type only yes or no because we brought in that only. Now you can see it has become 100%. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Right. So the table can help you to make your data itself is dynamic. Else you'll have to go and edit, change the range and all these stuff. You'll have to do all those stuff. Here, sir.
Yes, sir.
Right. So what you can do is instead of having like this, you can say type, and this also you can say type. That is either we can make it as type 1. So which means this is urgent, right?
Yeah.
And this is important. We can use this 3-letter code urgent.
No, sir, that we can't do there.
Okay, then we have to do like this only. We have no choice.
Yeah.
So probably you can have, I will tell you another way of doing it, right? So let me, this is all, Excel hacks. I will show it to you. Now, move the cursor here. So put it here and put this column there. Okay, now I'm done. Shit, sorry. So just putting it now here, done. Now this is urgent, right? And this is important, right?
Yeah.
It is not urgent. And
no, not important.
Not urgent and not important, right?
Yeah.
So I've done it. Now what I'm doing is I'm just deleting this table. I don't want, I'm just, okay. Now I'm just putting it here. Now you see what I'm doing is I'm selecting these columns, changing the color of the column to white. So which means it is not visible. Now I know, now you can see, now this is more dynamic now. Now you can see not urgent, not, is this you want, right? Simple. We can do whichever way we want actually. Now people cannot identify how you are. In fact, you can protect this formula also. If you protect this sheet, no, I will show you how it. So the moment you protect this sheet, okay, they cannot see the formulas also.
Yeah.
Or the easiest way is do a right click here. Okay, do a right click, go to format cells. I think it will disable the values. I think it will not show you the value. I guess that's what it does. Okay, it disables the value. So that when I show you the protection, I will tell you how to disable this formula also, so that people doesn't know from where you are taking the values. I hope this answered your query, sir.
Yes, sir.
So now we can do some play around on all these stuffs, and yes, now you can see this table. This will also help us to make sure that we fill in the 100% of the information. Okay.
So, sir, one small mistake I have told you that urgent and important. Like, let's say you to understand this 36% is representing urgent and not urgent thing.
No, actually, it should be urgent and important. Urgent and not important.
Yeah, this important should go there.
Actually, it should be like this. That's what I'm confused. It should be like this. Urgent and urgent, important. Oh, okay, sorry. It should be urgent and important, and not urgent, not important. Correct? That's what you mean, or
yeah, that not only. But see, if at all to measure important urgent, like the percentage of important, where should I, which cell I should look for? If I
didn't get you.
If I want to know urgent and important percentage.
Okay.
Where is that?
No, we have to change the heading. So I've just based, I have to see, I've taken the data from here. Okay. Urgent and important, right?
Yeah.
Now we have to just have that data in such a way that we have to do it. See here we are changing it as, please understand, here we are changing. Actually, it should be urgent, not urgent, important, not important. It should come like that.
Correct.
It should be like this.
Urgent, not urgent, not urgent. They're important, not important.
It should be it should come like this.
Yeah.
Important, not urgent. Something like that we'll have to, oh, no, it is not important.
Not important only.
That's how it has to be. Our heading should be like this.
Now, can you please check the correctness of the whole thing? Means
no, we'll have to check it. I think we'll have to. This is urgent and important, right? So I will do one thing. I will delete all these things. I will start entering the data again. Okay. Now it is 4:AM, where test is A. Now it is urgent and important. Okay. Okay. Now I'm just checking it in a wrong way, because here it has to be urgent, and somewhere it is.
It should come here.
So it should be Y and it should be Y. I'll tell you. It should be N and it should be N. Or probably this should be S and this should be S. Something like that we'll have to bring in. Somewhere I'm making some formula. 1 minute. Yes and no. It should be no. Okay. So here it is yes, it is yes, and it is no. Now you can see urgent and important. You got it?
Yeah.
Now I'm just putting it another 4:15 AM. Sorry, 4:15 AM. Okay, next slot is it is urgent. No, it is urgent but not important.
Yeah.
It is urgent, but it is not. 1 minute, my going. Okay, which means I need to check on the formula whatever I have done, and see what mistakes I'm doing it here. That's it. It's just a matter of correction. That's all. So when I say it is urgent and important, the combinations I should take it. And basically, this is the formula which we have to do it. Let's, if you want to correct, let's find out. So this is Y. The mouse is not moving. This is Y. So that gives me 100%. This is N. Okay. So urgent and important. This is how it has to be. Not urgent and not important. Okay. And this should be no, and this should be no, and this should be yes, and this should be yes. Correct? My mouse is not working. I don't know what is happening to it. No. Now you see, we got it. No, still it is something, the value it is checking, it is not taking the right value. Okay, if the urgent is yes, important is yes, not urgent is no, this is no. So I'll have to check the combination again. If it is Y and Y, then it should come here. And here, this should be urgent. This is Y and no. No, I think we are making that matrix block itself is wrong. That's what I feel. Can we delete it and create it again?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just putting another column also, 4:30 and 4:45 a.m. We'll have all the combination. Let's see, we get it like this. So it is no, and next is yes and yes. Okay. So are we getting it correctly? No.
Here we got correctly.
No, this is not the right way. Now I will change it to this. Now the section should change. Now everything is getting changed. You see, that itself is wrong. Okay.
So
now
here they should go as urgent. That J11 should be important.
Sir, actually, I think it should be like this: urgent, not important; urgent, not urgent. Something like that. It should work. It should be in this case. So if that is the case, it is Y, and it should be no. Okay, and in this case, it is important. It is Y, and it should be no. Okay, I think no, it's still something is pending. I'm missing out to check. 1 minute, my Excel is not working properly. It's getting just 1 minute. I'm just closing it and opening it again, sir. 1 minute.
Yeah, no problem. For others to understand, like, did you get the importance of this? This is very, very important Excel file, which is useful in day-to-day life. Sheen, Santosh, NSR, Sridhar.
I can sense.
This gives the outcome of every day, so that we do a lot of tasks every day, isn't it? We do sometimes important things, sometimes unimportant things. Lot of we don't know how we spend our day. So by tracking this, by the end of the day, we'll come to know how much percentage we have worked on the urgent and important. Because when we work on urgent and important tasks, then only we'll be productive. Do you agree?
Now it is okay. Just see.
Like, let me give see the others. For others, it is becoming like a. I don't know whether they are able to catch this or not. So to get the interest of others, I'm just explaining. NS sir. Catch చేస్తున్నావు NS sir.
Everyone is silent. Why?
Yeah, I think it is not like they are not getting the importance of it.
Now it's okay, sir. Correct. Sir, basically, he is trying to track his daily activities, sir. Now you want to put it in 4 quadrants. He wants to check his efficiency. That's what is it. Where and he is focusing his time, whether it is useful or it is not. That's what he is tracking. Correct, no, sir?
Yes, sir.
So I'm just I've created this sheet. Okay, now it is working perfectly, sir. Now I'm just showing it again. Now he is tracking all the sheet. I mean, from his time, let's say 6 a.m. So morning, this is his first check, and he is checking whether if it is urgent and important. Now urgent and important become 100%. So he is having one task. So he is from that time he is putting second task B, and it is urgent, but he feels that it is not important. So now it is urgent and it is going to the not important bucket. Now is now he is doing it. See, second he sees that it is not urgent, but it is important. So it is not urgent, but it is important. It is getting split into third column.
Purushottam garu, it is for time management. You are tracking your time. You are tracking your productivity.
Tracking
Right.
your efficiency.
So now it is not urgent and not important. Now you see it has become 4 quadrants for him to understand. Is that clear? On a daily task, correct, no sir?
Correct, sir. Correct.
So this is how we have to do it. Is that clear?
Yes.
This is exclusively for Purushottam sir because he wants to do it that day itself, but I could not do it. So please excuse me. Then today I have done it. So I will share this file with you. You can do whatever changes you want and take it forward.
Now, can we make this for 24 hours or like, let's say,
Sir, it is the same. It is same concept. I mean, I will. So now we have entered the same concept. Now all you have to do is drag it. That's all. It will go for 50. Now I will show it to you up to this end of the screen. Okay. Now randomly I'm typing yes, no, yes, no, no, yes, yes, no, 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 yes. Okay. Now I'm going it here. I'm typing no, yes, no, 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 yes, no, something like that. I'm typing. Now you get your 100%. Now you see somewhere I typed some other value. It is only 98%. I'm getting it. Somewhere some condition, new condition. Did I check? Yes, no, 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 no.
is there any difference for if you give capitals and smalls?
No, 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 no. It
Okay,
has
so
nothing
yes.
to do. No, sir. It has nothing to do with that. It has nothing. So this is the right one. Probably I'll have to check if it is. The problem is table. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is instead of using this column, right? I will 1 minute. This is first column is D, right? So D is urgent. So what I'm doing is, what I'm going to do is, instead of using this, I'm going to use this column, this one, table urgent, and next is the important table. Okay. Now it's going to be important. Okay. And then count is, because we have to make it dynamic, we have to use this and take it. Right. So now you will get it correct. Fully. Sir, this you can understand only if you know how table works, sir. So that's why I'm not telling you anything here and doing it. Please excuse me, everyone. Please excuse me. After this, please get your doubts ready, sir. I'm going to answer your doubts because it is done for Purush, sir. So I'm going to ask you people to ask me doubts. Not on that, whatever you have done. Did you get a time to practice it and all these things, sir? Now I get 100%. Okay, now if you want to delete also, you can delete few lines. So
What
it
was
should
the
not
mistake,
have.
sir?
Huh?
What was the mistake?
No. The column should be fixed. Like how we put dollar, no? In the table also, we'll have to make it fixed. Then when I copied it, the column jumped to the next column. Probably next class, when I'm going to explain the table, I'm going to explain this. Because we have touched upon the table. Yes, Srinivas sir, tell me. Santosh, Sridhar sir, Sheen, please go ahead with your doubts. Sir,
I can start using this file now, sir.
You can use it if you want. I will send you this file after the session. You can do that. You can make not urgent, not urgent. make it bold and all this stuff so that it looks very, so you can plan your day and all these things you do.
Yeah, this 100% also please make it bold.
Sir, all these are, cosmetic changes, which I mean, probably, when you do it on your own, you will understand more better about this.
So why is there's no uppercase, lowercase changing feature available on this in this Excel?
No, it is there. It is there. By default, it won't sense. But I told you, no, first class. See, now I will show you. When you say these two equal, okay, it will say true, which means both are phonetically right. So, but when you do this, there is a function called exact. Okay, when you do it with the exact, okay, this text, comma, this text. Now you see, it will show you false because it is not the exact value. By default, it will check like this, but when you use the exact function, it will give you an exact difference. So now I will make it as capital Y. Now this will also become true. Right, so when you do an exact, it checks for an ASCII character value and do it. So I think I will show you that is available. Character care of this column. I should get it now. There is an ASCII function also, I guess.
I'm not asking this, sir. What I'm touching is in Word and in PPT, like there's a lowercase, uppercase changing feature is available. Like we can convert lowercase into uppercase.
It is there in here. It is there as a function. Now, if you want to change it, so you can use upper and you can type this. This will become small. Now I'm in caps. So when you type Venkat, this will become caps. And if you want to have a proper case, you can use proper function. Okay, there is a function called proper, and when you do like this, then this will become first letter or not will caps. Let's say I'm typing it like this, the Excel class. Now you see the difference. This has become full upper and this has become sentence case. Proper will give you a sentence cap letters. In word processor, that is different. This is not word processor. That's why they don't have this function inside this.
Okay.
And I mean the feature, they kept it as a function because during the runtime or when you're taking the value, you can change it.
So what I have to do exactly? I have to use which formula I have to use?
Anyway, I'm going to share this file. You can use it. Upper, lower, and proper.
Upper, lower, and proper.
Yeah. So that function can help you to get that respective format, whichever way you want.
Okay, sir.
Sir, any other doubts? I think
Venkat, how to find the days between 2 years?
Days, okay. So now if you want to find days between 2 years, let's say 30th August 20, okay. And today is what? I will say 30th October 21. Now you want to find out. So do one thing. So equal to, you want to find out days, right? Equal to this, the latest date minus put. If you put, you get only days. Type the date, right? Start date, that is the current date and the previous date, and you can minus it, you will get the date.
It is that much simple. I thought it's a different formula I'm expecting.
See, when you expect that it's going to be complicated, it is very simple. But when you expect it is very simple, it's going to be complicated. That's all.
Like I expected in this.
You thought it is big, challenging, something like that. No, sir.
Yeah.
But it's pretty simple. That's what. If our requirement is very clear, then things are very easy also.
Sir, you find out, you put one more date, sir.
Here?
21st May 2012. And the current today date.
Today.
2004. Okay.
Sir, I will interestingly find out how many days has completed. So today is my 16,926th day. because my date of birth is 28 June 1975. As on today, it is 16,926th day in this
Like,
world.
sir, like this kind of any short and sweet tips are there. You teach us, sir. It will helpful daily
See,
life.
there are a lot of things. Until otherwise you ask, I cannot teach because there are too many tips. Okay, too much of tips.
Sir,
Right now,
will you provide any material, sir, so that we'll go through that and we'll practice also.
sir, honestly, my strong belief, sir, don't mistake me. Even if
Uh,
I give you a PDF, until otherwise you open it and do practice, you will not get an habit of learning at all. Honestly, that's why I have PDF file, but I don't give it to anyone because it's going to be yet another file for someone. Until otherwise you practice is get into do it. You don't need PDF at all. Why do you need PDF when you know the understand the concept? See, what will happen is when we have a PDF file, we'll do it once. That's all. Then we'll not try it. Start trying it. Start
okay,
practicing it like this.
this is days, no? So how to find out how many years, months, dates?
So there is a function, sir, with which you can do that. So I mean, there is a hidden function in Excel. Okay, I will show you what is that. Since you have asked me, equal to dated if equal to dated if this is not visible in any system. Okay, so this is my start date and comma end date comma. Then how do you want in days? Now you type, you get this same days, right? So if you want in years, you type y, you will get in years. Okay, if you want in months, you type m, you get it in 556 months.
Altogether, I want year, months, date. Y comma, M comma, like that.
I will show you, sir, now. We'll put it as y, yeah. Okay, so just make it simple. Here, comma, it is you want month, no?
Yes.
I will put it here just to separate it. Okay, dated if this function is removed in the latest, that is, it won't be available for you people to see it until otherwise you know it. Okay, so m, comma, so this is comma m. Now you want to have days also, right? Days hyphen comma then dated if. So this is days, right? So days. Okay, already I put J22, A22, and comma D. Right. So now you got it, sir.
I thought it will come as simple, but it is difficult.
It is this formula is very simple, sir. Because you don't know, you're finding it difficult. That's all. It is very, 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 very simple. Concatenate is nothing but just concatenate the data and it will show you. Now you say 25th May 2020. Now you can see year 1, 17 months, day 523 days.
So please type 13 December
Sir,
1972.
Sir, can you share this file in group, sir?
13
1972.
December 1970.
1972. No, not like this, sir. The months, I mean, 48 years. Certain months are there. No, let's say how many months it is.
Completed how many months?
No, my requirement is 48
Understood,
years.
understood. 48. Now it is not 48 years. It should be 47 years and 11 months or 10 months, right?
Yes. That's like
No,
that.
but this formula is not meant for that. So that is a different logic. We'll have to use it. Again, we'll have to put some logic and bring it.
Please share that also,
And
sir.
sir, that's a different activity. We have to do it all together because we have to bring the data. We'll have to check if it is if your date of birth that whatever the starting date is greater than the current year. Okay, we'll have to do nested loops, ifs, and bring it the value. I will put it and show it to you. Maybe I'll share it when I complete that. I will share it. You want how many days is completed, how many years, how many months, and how many days? I will get
Yes.
it done. That we can do that.
Okay.
This is for him to understand how we can bring it. That's all, nothing else.
Yeah.
Anything
How much
else,
time
sir?
it takes to get your kind of proficiency in Excel, sir?
Sir, for me, it took almost. See, I tell you, it is not. No, it is not about years, sir. It is all about the practice only, sir. How much ever practically you implement this, you will start learning it. Else, theoretically, it will not help you to learn at all, because I worked on various industries. I am working with Excel for last 25 years plus. Okay. So I worked on various industries, worked on various systems on all these stuffs. And if you start practicing, implementing whatever you are learning it, even see, you might think, okay, I have no such scenario to do it, but still you can do it. So you can simulate, you can create a data and you can do it. That is also possible and you can do that. All you have to find out. So you have to go through your Excel data, whatever Excel files you have, maintaining it, just go through it and see which can be transformed using this. See, that will help you to do it. Like now, how we did this. Okay, how we did this activity. Similarly, you go through all your data and just get it done, and that is going to help you on doing it. All we have to implement it practically, sir. Else we can't. All the formulas. You cannot remember all the formulas. I could able to remember all these things because somewhere or the other places I have used it practically. Okay, so that's why I could. There are a lot of other formulas which I know only theoretical. There are functions like there is a function called let, L-E-T. I know theoretically, but I have not used it anywhere. So I don't know how it works. I have to try and do it. But all these activities I have done it. It's simple COUNTIF, everything. You could able to do it with the help of COUNTIF and did this. That's it. So we can do that and we can bring it. So I will go and change the table name here. It is time schedule. So that my table will also have a proper. Is that clear, sir?
Yes, sir.
Anything else? Any other doubt?
So I want your time of 1 hour or so, some other time whenever you're free, on which I want to do like 2-3 applications I have, Excel applications. I wanted to show it to you. I want like certain customizations.
Let's see, sir. We'll take it off and we'll discuss on that, sir.
Okay.
We'll see. Probably we'll talk on Monday. So, but definitely whatever is possible, I will help you on that.
Yeah, please.
Shin, you are very obedient student today.
No,
Probably this might be like Greek and Latin to you today.
Yes. But I was thinking, sir,
So one small request: if someone is going to call me as sir, I'm not going to reply. I'm not going to help. I'm making it very strict.
No, sir.
No, sir. Only Venkat. No, sir.
Okay. No, I had a requirement to generate unique codes which I can use on my products when I make packets. Probably, something that I can convert into a QR code, so that every packet will have its unique code, and that will be dependent on whatever code I can generate. So I was thinking,
you want to bring some logic into the QR code?
Yes. Based on the product, the kind of for our company, we are making some codes for.
Tell me what is that? Tell me.
Sir, problem is the codes are in terms of characters like A, B, C, D, not numbers.
That's okay. We'll bring it. Don't worry.
So when I was making a chart for those codes. So from that chart, we need to take those codes out, and then after that, use it for developing.
Let's say I have a product name as XYZ. Okay, the subgroup is AB.
Yes.
Now, and you want to have a logic of taking 2 characters from the main group and one character from that, and I will say product. Okay, this is what I'm going to do it, right? And I will have a running sticker, something like that. So equal to there is a function. See, what we have to do is we have to use a concatenate function. The concatenate function will join all these things. In the concatenate function, what I'm going to do is I'm just explaining it. First, I want to find out left from this cell 2 characters, right?
Oh.
And here left of 1 character. Okay. And I'm going to have this entire product here. Right?
Oh, okay.
Now I'm going to generate the number. So probably you will have number sequence also here. That is fine. No problem. By the way, how many of you know that you can have prefix to number 0 prefix in numbers? In mathematics, it is not applicable. In Excel also, people would have not tried, correct?
Yeah.
No, there is a method of doing it. So it is very simple. Do a right click, go to format cells, go to custom column. Okay. Instead of general, type 999. Sorry, 000. If you type 30, by default, it will be prefixed with 3 zeros. Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's a feature of Excel. You can have it. Now I'm concatenating it. Now concatenate. This is my code. Comma.
And I'm concatenation, sir?
Concatenate is joining 2 strings. Let's say I have like this. Okay, this is my first name and this is my second name. Right now, I want both in the same column, right? So concatenate. Okay, this text, comma. I want a space in between. Just I'm putting a space, comma, and this column. Now you see both are in same column.
Okay.
This is called concatenation. Okay. The same way I'm going to do a concatenation for this product code also. Concatenate this code, comma. I'm going to have a slash. Okay. Put it in quotes, comma. Then this column, comma. Then put it in slash, comma. And this is the product number. Now you see my product number looks like this.
Okay. Very good.
So now I say I'm just making it as Sheen.
Okay.
Venkat. Okay. Product is Herbalife. We will put it. Okay, in this case, we have done a small mistake. So only thing is, I need to add another slash, comma. I need to have the number, right? So number. But unfortunately, what happened is you get the number like this. Okay, that is 1. Whereas I have as 001. But here I'm getting it as 1. So what we can do is there is another function called text. Okay, with the text, we can make it as 000. That's it. Now you can see, you can get the value whichever way you want. Let's say it is A, B, C, D, E, F. Or I will make it as screw type. Say, for example, that is a screw, or I will accessories. Okay. This is screw. And this is 5-inch screw, something like that. And this is the code. Now you see it has created. And based on which you can create a barcode. And I'm just showing a logic with which we can create. This is just an example.
Okay. So
which we can create.
Yeah. So, sir, suppose we need to combine it with, say, the time at which a customer makes the online order. You take that time, combine it with this, and then create a QR code.
Yeah, you can do it. Let's say there is a time here. Okay, now I want to say it is 9:45. Now you want to add this. Okay, you go here, put a slash. Okay, here, comma, slash, here, comma, and add this column. See how it comes. Right, and there is a function. Again, you can use the text function to show this in time if you want. Okay, HH colon mm.
So, okay. So instead of this kind of an output, suppose you want to convert all this into a number, like convert from, so that you get a unique number.
Again, logic you have to tell me. So do you have any number for this accessory screw? Probably we can have it in database. We can bring it here. We can have it in some table. I can use the VLOOKUP, search it and bring it and generate it. That's all. It can be done.
In place of name, you should have we should add the numbers, I believe.
Yes, correct.
Is that right?
Yeah, so, no. We can have a table there where we can search that number. We can bring it here. That's all. So let's say I will show you an example. Okay. Again, all don't get confused. And this is my number. Okay. For accessories, for screw, it is going to be 100, or probably I will say it is 1, because on the 1 it is going to be 1. In the 5-inch, okay, it's going to be let's say I will make this as 101 and I will make this as 1. This is what I know, the details I have. So what I'm doing is, I am using, let it be for you people to understand. Now I'm going to find out this data in this, and I'm going to have that number and take it forward and create a code. Now I will show you how I'm doing it. Again, concatenation. First, okay, let me find out the code of all these characters. So I'm just putting a VLOOKUP function here. VLOOKUP, the lookup value is this, and comma, then second column, and so now I got the number here. Then another VLOOKUP. This column I need to find out, comma, in this table array, comma 2, comma. I'm just quickly showing some example. Don't get confused with that. So it's just an example. I'm showing it. Anyway, we are going to see all these VLOOKUP functions and all. We are going to see that. Okay. So this one, column index. Now I'm just concatenating it. Let's say you have accessories. So you will have main product also 1002. Okay. And you have instead of screw, you will have main subcategory, and you have main product. Okay, I'm just putting some sample name, main group. Okay, this is 1, and this is 101 again, and this is 1. So now what I want is, I'm just putting this here. Okay, here I'm just choosing this one, expanding this data, and going here and expanding this data. All I want is, based on this 3 categories, I want to generate some report. The code. Okay, now the code for me is, I'm just creating a code here. I'm putting it down. I'm just putting a code here. Concatenate. Okay, this column, comma. Then I'm using a separator. Then this column, comma. I'm using a separator, comma. This column. I'm just putting it. Now you see, this is the code. Now I'm changing into main group. Okay. Now you can see that value has changed. You can see that. Have you seen that? Just example I'm giving it to you. Don't take it, you cannot check for the exact data, because this data is not in order. But still, I want to show you main sub. You can see this become 1,000, 2,000, something like that. We can generate and do that. Is that clear, Sheen?
Yes.
So its logic is very important. Data is very important, based on which we can fetch it, generate it, and show it. Maybe when you have like this, we'll have to track the last number also. From the last number, we'll have to take it.
Yes.
Done. I think we are done for the day. Though we planned only for 60 minutes, we have crossed almost how much time? It is 1 hour, almost 95 minutes we have done. I hope today's session was useful, little helpful to understand how this works.
More of application based.
Obviously, it goes that way. Huh? Sir, I missed your voice. Please come again.
What I said is, it was more of application based.
Obviously, see, that's what, if you are clear with your requirement, obviously